I absolutely adored Christmas in the City. I've watched maybe 100 Christmas films this year so far, give or take, and this has to be one of my favourites. This was released originally in 2013. It's directed by Marita Grabiak, written by Barbara Kymlicka, and it stars Ashley Williams as Wendy, Jon Prescott as Tom, Shanola Hampton as Angie, and Ashanti as Teanna. We also have Kylie Noelle Price as Grace. She is Wendy's daughter, and most of the film is set in a department store. Something I've mentioned, I think, a few times is for some reason, I love Christmas films set in department stores. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because department stores are always really beautiful at Christmas with decorations, Christmas music, often a department Santa Claus, as we have here. So maybe there's a kind of nostalgic element for me in my childhood. I'm not too sure, but either way, the concept really appealed to me and the execution absolutely beautiful. Wendy is working there to get some money to help save her father's candy store, his candy business. And she's a hard worker, she's a keen worker, everything is going really well. She's getting on well with Tom, and Tom is seemingly in charge of things, but the board who are in charge of the department store have actually hired Teanna to make some changes to try and boost sales. Unfortunately, Teanna is she's one of the best written villains ever. And Ashanti's performance is amazing. But unfortunately, for the people in the narrative, she's not very nice. And she starts to make changes that seem a little bit ridiculous. I won't say exactly what they are, but they're things that are very anti Christmas in a way, or anti traditional family welcoming department store Christmas. And the people working there, including Wendy, really feel the negative effects of this. But it's not just the fact that she's making these changes for the sake of it or to be, a bit of a Scrooge. She has her sights set on taking things over. And she is a real villain. I hated her, but I loved to hate her. And I think she's a beautifully written character, brilliant performance. I absolutely hate her, and I love that. It works so well. And contrastingly, Wendy is such a likable character that I was so emotionally invested in this that I really wanted good things to happen to Wendy, and I really wanted bad things to happen to Teanna. And I won't say, of course, what the outcome is or what happens, but I will say I enjoyed every second of this to the extent where I didn't want it to end. It's a wonderful narrative. The pacing is great. The development of the narrative is great. The characters are either likable or love to hateable. The set designs are stunning. I don't actually know if any of it was filmed in a real department store. IMDb does credit Promenade Mall in Woodland Hills, LA, as a filming location, but I don't know if that was just some of the scenes. If anybody knows, please feel free to confirm either way. But I enjoyed the atmosphere. The decorations were stunning. It was very festive. Even when Teanna was stripping back the classic elements of Christmas, it still felt festive. So it never actually lost that Christmas feeling, which I think is a great achievement to be able to bring this villain in who's getting rid of the traditional Christmas elements, but still allowing the film to feel festive. And I think it was brilliantly done. We have some gorgeous music as well. Several of the characters sing Christmas carols. Shanola Hampton in particular has a really gorgeous voice. Angie, as a character, is trying to further her career as a performer, and she has a couple of opportunities to sing, and that's really beautifully done. There's nothing about this film that didn't work. It's a great narrative, the characters are brilliantly written, the performances are brilliant, the set designs or the department store it looks incredible, it's very festive. I loved it. Devastated that it's over. Really thoroughly enjoyed it, and as I said, easily one of the best Christmas films I've seen this year so far. If you haven't seen Christmas in the City and you're looking for a festive film, absolutely check it out. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and without question, I'd be very happy to watch it again.